오늘의 날씨 일기예보는 맑음 햇살 밝은 오후.
So like this is the thing, I just got done shooting the footage for a sponsorship that has to go in next week's history and literature video, but now I have to like transfer over all of the footage and actually edit it, and then of course I have to submit it to the brand for approval, and like shooting the footage is only like one part of it, and then like if you shoot the footage and then you like transfer it over, that's when you start seeing like, this is the thing I missed, this is what I should have really shot, and then like sometimes you have to go back, and it's great, working with brands is great, but I'm just tired, so I'm like, why is it so much work? I think it's mostly because I've had a cold this week, and okay, this is the crazy thing I did. So I know I really just need to be resting this weekend so I can get over this cold and get all healthy, but I also really need to get my flu and my COVID shots. So I was like, those always give me the worst side effects. You'll never believe my brilliant plan I came up with. I'm getting them today. So I'm already kind of sick and miserable. So when I have the side effects, I'll be being sick and miserable for multiple things at the same time and get it over with. You see this plan? Like overlapping side effects of actual illness? I think it's brilliant. It's either brilliant or it's gonna kill me. One of these two things is gonna happen. So there's like a CVS in our local Target. I'm gonna get my shots there, and also because I need to pick some stuff up at Target. So we're gonna do that, but I should probably transfer over the footage first and actually do my job. The footage is transferring. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna die. But at least I'm dying with a bow in my hair, which is like peak death, right? Like if you're just gonna succumb to a minor cold, you may as well succumb while having a pink bow in your hair. This is my official ruling if anybody wanted to know. Okay. Why does it take so long for footage transfer?
너와 자주 걷던 거리 어쩌면 너무 익숙해져 버린 습관과 같아 매일 너랑 기억에 갇혀 살아 하염없이 비가 내려 두 뼘 위로 이렇게 맑은데 차라리 빗물이라고 불러대면 마음 편할 텐데 그래 사랑을 받았었던 추억들이 피어오르네 그림자 없이 날 비추는 태양 그 아래 우산 없이 그냥 흠뻑 잡고 있어 Rain Yeah 하염없이 비가 내려 두 뼘 위로 이렇게 맑은데 차라리 빗물이라고 불러대면
So I successfully got both shots. I didn't have them use a Band-Aid because of, my latex problems. I just also am very proud of myself because I bought an extra month supply of one of my medications in preparation for Japan and Korea because I'm gonna be gone for almost a month, and then I realized I'm gonna run out of my medication and I can't fill it in Japan. I bought an extra month because obviously my insurance will only pay for it every so often, so I had to buy it out of pocket, but I used that Good RX app and it actually was really reasonable, so I'm super happy with that. Anyway, I'm just waiting for my mom to come pick me up. I got a lot of groceries so I can enjoy delicious chocolate stuff, especially while I'm just being sick all weekend. So that is my dream. Hey mom. I just want to let you know that I'm done with my shots. I'm just waiting right outside Target, though I think I might have to move to the other side because this trash can is smelling like so bad. Anyway, I'll see you soon.
힘없이 쏟아내리면 남김없이 쏟아내리면.
Here's a note to self. If you're gonna be waiting out in the heat, don't buy ice cream. My mom kind of got sidetracked on the way here because she had to run this other errand first and she didn't know I bought ice cream. The ice cream was an innocent casualty in this situation. It may or may not have melted. We're gonna have to see. But it's chocolate.
잊을 수 있을까 지울 수 있을까 잊을 수 있을까 지울 수 있을까 잊을 수 있을까 지울 수 있을까.
So, I need to go rest because I still have a cold, and if I don't rest, it's never gonna get better. But also, I kind of want to read. So I have like 2 books I'm working on right now that I need to review for my other channel. So it's a great opportunity. So first up, I have Pride and Prejudice in Space. This one I've already done a little bit of a review on, and I'm really enjoying it, but I just have not had time to keep reading. So hopefully I can like catch up. And then also, don't you love my bookmark? It's Shuko from BTS. That's what everyone needs, is a bookmark. So this book follows more or less Pride and Prejudice, like chapter by chapter. So far, guys, I'm on chapter 8. Anyway, the Star Force has just come to the Meryton Way Station. With Flight Lieutenant Carter. Who knows how that's going to turn out. Okay, so I'm like on page 138 now. Guys, so one of my favorite parts of this book is that it will like randomly have like journal entries from a character or like more or less texting conversations. And so like I just read a texting conversation between Bingley and Jane and I just love it so much, guys. I think I like it because it's close enough to the original book that it stays true to the story, but it's different enough that you're like, ooh, I wonder how this is gonna go down, or ooh, that was an unexpected like thing, like way of handling that situation, but like in a star space sort of way. Anyway, I'm really enjoying it. Guys. So my quote from reading this book today is when Mary says something very Mary Bennet and then Lydia responds, "You don't have to be so Mr. Collins about it." I feel like that's a universally applicable quote. Guys, it is so late now. I am so ready to be done being sick. Like, I am tired of this illness. And maybe I'm just not resting enough because I do keep doing things. But I just want it to be done. Anyway, I'm just going to eat my nighttime snack and go to bed and also take my Calm gummies. So these are like magnesium gummies that are supposed to help with a healthy response to stress. And I originally tried like Calm Magnesium a while back, but like in powder form that you have to mix into drinks, and it like never really helped me because I couldn't be consistent at it at all. But then I started taking the gummy version of it recently, and that has actually been helping me a lot. Like the first time I took it, it had like this dramatic effect on me. Since then it hasn't been as dramatic, but I do think it's like low-key helping me be less anxious and stressed in my life. And this was something I learned that I didn't know before I started taking this, which is how much of my perfectionism is just a form of anxiety. Because like the first time I took this, it had like a really profound effect on me, and I like went to like shoot videos and do work and stuff, and like especially on my history and literature videos, I will do take after take after take after take because like my brain is saying like this isn't good enough, this isn't good enough, this isn't good enough, right? And so after I took this and I was like recording a video, like I did like a take or two and I was like, that's good. That's probably good. We're good here. We can move on. And I was like, wait a second, who am I? And that made me realize that I'm like, oh, my perfectionism, I don't think comes from me just having like really high unreachable standards. It's literally like a form of anxiety that when that's calmed down, I'm just like, we're good. We're all good here. So I just think that's an interesting life breakthrough I've had. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know in the comments down below how you're doing. Have you been sick recently? Don't get sick. It's not fun. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome and amazing day. And as always, guys, keep being awesome because you're awesome. Bye. My banana also says bye.
별소리 한다 발라름 따 살포시 머리맡에 두고서 불내음 한줌 새벽빛 한 소금 푸른 꿈을 두드리